This is the performing songwriter, and my name is Ray Naylor. My guest today is a new artist by the name of Madeleine Anderson. I first saw this 14-year-old young woman at an open mic. I was impressed with her songs, her voice, and maybe most of all by her presence on stage. I'll be back shortly to talk to Madeleine, but first, here she is performing one of her original songs here on The Performing Songwriter.
I'll try, oh, I'll try, but I can't seem to get it right anymore. I've smiled, try to cover it up, but then it hits me and I just can't get up. Dear God, what am I doing wrong? Dear God, where do I belong? I just need to take a breath, just need to feel okay again. Oh, I just need to find my place, go at the perfect pace, yeah. I'm not feeling it now, but soon I'll be okay. We rise, and then we fall, and I'm the type that tries to do it all. So I lift above my head the weight of the years that I tried to suppress. Dear God, what am I doing wrong? Dear God, where do I belong? I just need to take a breath, just need to feel okay again. Oh, I just need to find my place, go at the perfect pace now. I'm not feeling it now, but soon I'll be okay. I just need to take a breath, just need to feel okay again. I just need to find my place, go at the perfect pace now. I'm not feeling it now, but soon I'll be okay. It's true, I'm not feeling it now, but that's why I've got you.
Madeleine, how are you?
I'm doing quite well. How about yourself?
Good, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Now, as I mentioned in the introduction, when I first saw you perform, I think your stage presence is what maybe impressed me the most, or at least the first thing. And wanted to ask you, had you performed in other types of situations, like in plays or anything else before the music?
Well, I've kind of had a life of performing. Since I was very young, I did the talent show at my elementary school. And then when I went into my band when I was about 8, I started performing at various events, such as, like, you know, a day in the park, certain township events and stuff like that. So I've definitely built up stage presence over time.
Now, before you go on stage, do you have anything way that you prepare yourself?
I don't really have a ritual so much as I just kind of warm up by singing a bunch of songs. Most people would say, oh, I have like this la 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 la. No, I probably just sing like a song from a Disney movie. That's how I do it.
Do you think about what you're going to say before you actually get up there?
Usually not. But over time, I've developed a sense of what I should say. such as how to create jokes or certain things that the crowd will react most to, such as if there are a bunch of 5-year-olds in the crowd, you might want to mention something about like a little kid show that was on when you were little, stuff like that.
That's like really important. I think a lot of even people that are seasoned performers don't read the crowd, and it sounds like that's what you do, which is what you have to do.
Yeah.
That's great.
Usually, you can tell about 2 songs in what the crowd is like. If they're pretty into it, like they'll probably clap along to songs, but if not and they're pretty dead, you're like, okay, I'm going to be bright and shining. You can do your own thing. I'm going to sparkle.
Now, you recently opened for Antje Duvekot at the Burlap and Bean in Newtown Square. And I remember reading on, I think, your mom's Facebook page that you were nervous.
I was a little nervous because that was the first time I ever opened for a really big artist. And first of all, Antje was the nicest person. She was very sweet. And I don't know, especially opening for somebody that's so influential, that's really nerve-wracking.
But did the nervousness go away pretty quick once you got up there?
It faded away once I read the crowd because everybody was so nice there. It was great.
Now you started writing songs when you were pretty young, right?
Yeah, the first song I can ever remember writing was 5, and I recently found it in my piano bench, and it was called Moonlight, and my brother had to write it down because I could not yet write. It's pretty funny.
And you also had a band.
I did. We were called G Minor, and we recently started parting our own ways.
Okay, and then you're doing solo now?
Yeah.
Pretty much. I wanted to ask you, in terms of how do you go about writing a song?
It's funny. Normally, it's kind of a strange process. It can go from I want to sit down and write a song, which is one of the songs that I didn't perform, such as we were writing a play with my friend, or a musical, rather, and she just gave me the script, and I was like, okay, let's do this. Sadly, it didn't go anywhere, because I learned that 6th graders don't really like to follow through with projects. But in terms of other songs, such as Bliss, which is my other songs, it usually just comes from emotion, or if I'm really just bored and I'm feeling something strongly, like then my story was that I was in Florida and I wasn't feeling well, so everybody else was scuba diving and I was just really like angsty at the moment. It's like, man, everything sucks. I'm going to write about how everything sucks, and that's how it came out. Yeah, it's a pretty depressing song. Sorry about that.
Do you have any influences of other songwriters or performers?
It's a good question. Probably when I was little, I was really into Taylor Swift. Like, Speak Now was my jam in, I think, 3rd grade was the time. That was really big on my young mind because she was pretty young in that album. Other than that, I don't know. I think movies such as like Camp Rock and High School Musical, when I was really young, really made me want to go out and perform, because the whole point of those movies, I felt in my heart, was like anybody can perform. So I was like, yeah, anybody can perform. So that got me hype.
Great, and you're doing it.
Yeah.
We're going to hear some more of your songs now. And before we do that, I'm going to play part of a video of our next guest, which is actually a duo, and they're called Chickabiddy. And they are Emily Schumann and Aaron Cromie, and this particular song is called Oh, Ohio. Chickabiddy, they'll be our guest next time in about a week or so, and then you'll be back to do 3 songs.
Cool.
Okay.
Talk to me. He said words so sweet, like a melody. Hair is gold as the sun. I hope to be the one. Tell me, honeybee, climbing up that tree. Tell me what you see, riding close to that sun. This has just begun. Oh, Ohio, you don't know the night I've had. I've tried, oh, to find the feels.
song is called A Faraway Star.
As I try to go to sleep, I'll dream of where you are. And even though it seems so far, I'll dream of that star. It seems so far. It seems so far. I look at the photos, I'll try not to cry. And I can't wait to go to sleep, so I can see the angels fly. Someday you'll fly. I say you'll try. As the weeks pass me by, I'll start to think that I'll be fine. But then I'll open my eyes and start to realize I feel alone. And it'll show. As I dream up a storm, I'll see you standing there. And as I try to find the words, I'll start to say with care, I'll always love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And you'll say, I love you too.
This next song is called It's Me.
Hey, it's me, shoulder to cry on, you can rely on me. It's true, somebody's there for, somebody cares for you. Even when the lights are fading low, you know that there's someone to guide you home. And somebody knows. Hey, it's me, your steady boulder. I'm here to shoulder your pain. You see, somebody cares and somebody's there, it's me. 'Cause after I have guided everyone home, and you still might feel a little alone, just let someone know. Just needs to spill out. 'Cause you can build up walls and you can break them down. But sometimes the flood just needs to spill out. And don't think you should have to apologize for feeling down sometimes. And hey, it's me, shoulder to cry on, you can rely on me. Hey, you see, yes, somebody's there and somebody cares, it's me. 'Cause even when your lights are fading low, you know that that there's someone to guide you home. Somebody knows.
This last song is called Bliss.
Still judged by race. Some people still don't think love should be free. Yes, the world's a scary place for you and me. But I guess ignorance is bliss. And the best part of this is thinking we can break the chain. We're all swimming in a sea, morals and philosophy. We all think that we know where it's going. But can I be the first to say that I don't know which way to go? Terrorism is real. Let's not forget about the gun and steel. Why is the world so full of hate? I say let's stop. Why must we all discriminate? But I guess ignorance is bliss. And the best part of this is thinking we can break the chain. We're all swimming in a sea, broken morals and philosophies. We all think that we know where it's going. I'd be the first to say I don't know which way to go. Oh, and friends can stab your back, and any day we could die of a bomb attack. But I say let's make a change. Somewhere, but I guess ignorance is bliss. And the best part of this is thinking we can break the chain. We're all swimming in a sea, broken morals and philosophy. We all think that we know where it's going. But can I be the first to say that I don't know which way to go?
That was a list of some of the guests that I'm going to have the next couple months, so hopefully you will be joining us. Back with Madeleine. Your songs are I really like your songs, and, it's nice to know that you have a lot more time to even get better. Isn't that a good thing? Now you're involved with a little business here of your own, I guess.
I am.
And that's why we have this right here. This is the Gigi bag.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about this.
So I hate to correct you, but it's not a business all on my own. The real woman who made this business is my mother, who is a fantastic human being who inspires me every day. And so she made everything you see on this bag, except for the guitar and the picks and the capo inside here. And so we designed this bag because I was just really disliking my black gig bags that flopped over in the corner for each instrument, and it never held any kind of support for my bag. One time I was even visiting my cousins where they live, and we couldn't figure out how my guitar broke, and we put it back in the bag, broken. We're like, this is not going to hold it together, especially when it's broken. So it was kind of a little bit of a turning point. And when we were coming up with the idea, not only having colorful and structured gig bags we felt like was enough to be creative and unique. Because if you just have a colorful gig bag, shouldn't you have pockets and things that match? And that's how we came up with the idea of a pote, which is a bag that snaps off that you can carry as a tote, or it can go on as a pocket. It comes with a little string. Sadly, I do not have mine with me because I am not that organized, but I'm sure other people will, because you can just slide it in. And it just attaches right back on with the snaps. The bottom bag also does that, and it has hooks up here for extra support.
That's cool. That's cool that you have extra, because I know with myself, trying to jam everything inside the case, it can be a pain.
It is. So not only is it helpful for being able to take off your stuff and carry it around, but I have a bag for when I'm playing at smaller events and when I'm going to perform and I need all of my cords and wires and stuff. This is currently my wires bag. It's my favorite because it has cats on it.
And it's very attractive, and
Thank you.
it's cool. Okay. A couple days after this show will go up on YouTube, you're performing at a benefit that I
Yeah.
read about, and it's the organization's called Arts Holding Hands and Hearts. Talk a little bit about what they do.
So the woman who runs it is very inspirational. Her inspiration is to use music to give children a better life and show how music can really transform people internally. Such as they're using music in like detention rooms to give kids a way to put a positive outlet in their life. And I think it's really cool. And one of the things that this benefit is doing is they're raising money so they can give more instruments to the program and allow kids to actually go there so the teachers can get paid, because sadly everybody has to pay for food on the table and the roof over their heads.
Right.
But it's a wonderful organization. Highly recommend donating or just going to any of the benefits.
And what is the date that you're playing? October
October,
19th, I think?
I think 19th, yeah.
And where is it going to be at?
It is in Chester, I believe. I'm normally not.
Okay. What we'll do is we'll do a little
Okay.
thing in the show here that people can see. So it's only going to be a couple days after this is up on YouTube, but those of you that are watching this right away, you might want to check that out.
Yeah. I don't quote me on any of what I'm saying. I usually have a calendar and then I go off of that.
Me too. What are your plans for your music at this point? If that's fair to ask you at age 14.
Yeah. Well, my plan is just see where it takes me. I don't plan on having it as my main source of income or being my job later in life, but it really does make me happy. So I will continue to have it as a hobby and something I like to do.
Any plans to record some of your songs?
Actually, yes. I kind of converted my closet into a recording studio, which is not something a lot of people can say. But I kind of, the little bar I strung with string lights from a Christmas tree in the boxes, and I got some recording software in Nashville. So I'm hoping to use that. But sadly, when I got it in the summer, it was too hot. And whenever I went in my closet,
Yeah.
I felt like I was dying.
Well, you get your natural reverb in your closet, probably.
Probably, yeah. Positive outlook.
Yeah. If somebody wants to see where maybe you might be playing or want to learn more about you, what's the best way to do that?
To look on my Facebook page, Madeleine A Music.
Okay, Madeleine A, just the letter A,
Yeah.
correct?
Madeleine, Madeleine A Music.
Well, we'll put that right here.
And I believe Madalena is a type of butterfly. So I thought that was kind of an interesting fact.
Yeah. Thanks. Is it Madeleine or Madeleine?
Madeleine.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Thanks, Madeleine, for
Thank
coming
you.
on.
A, as in my last name, Anderson.
And we'll be back in really within a week or so with Chickabiddy, and we'll see you then.